Okay, everyone, welcome back. And we're back here with Kirsten for another wireframing session for Bellies Abroad. How are you, Kirsten?
I'm good. Springtime is here and it makes everything better.
That's true, I agree. Much better. Okay, so let me share my screen. I don't know how to use Skype anymore.
More important, he knows how to use Balsamiq.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so put your video over here. How should we do this? Hold on. Okay, let's try that. That should be good. Okay, so zoom all to fit. Here we go. Can you see mockups?
I can see I have it open on me and I see it on the Skype screen as well.
Okay, great. So where did we leave off last time? We did this whole big screen here.
Yeah.
That was good. Appointment and an address and payment, etc. So what would you like to do today? This sort of takes care of that, this, kind of this, book an appointment, we did that. There's no content, discounts, settings. We just added these icons here for now. But we haven't done these pages yet. So that's those. And then there's all this section, homepage for provider, appointment request, calendar, and the admin UI where you add a provider or edit a profile.
What makes sense to you? Maybe homepage for provider?
Yeah, let's think about it for a minute because, the goal here is to have stuff that you can give to your programmer, right?
Right.
Have you been sharing some of this with them already along the way?
Definitely.
And what was his reaction?
He was ecstatic.
Oh, really? Okay. Makes his job easier?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, that's good.
You know, having this in black and white, he can
Right.
look at it and go ahead without, hours of conversation back and forth.
Right. So here's what we could do. We could, I have two thoughts. One is we could, there's these three areas. Let me see if I can do this. Rectangle. There's like this area that we haven't done, which is more customers facing, right?
Right.
And that's more of a mobile thing, right? Or at least we could continue doing it mobile first. Then there's this area which is for the provider, and this is for you. And
Right.
these, I would think, this is definitely a desktop thing, a browser thing, right? You wouldn't do these things from your phone, I don't think. Maybe you edit, but that's not the primary way.
No.
And here I don't know.
I think that many, keeping in mind that the majority of our healthcare providers are out and about in the city, making house calls, I think that mobile will most likely be
Right.
their number one.
Right. Yeah, that
Usage.
makes sense. Okay, so how about we try to tackle the hardest one? Because these seem pretty easy. You know, they're just pages, they're just web pages, really. These two
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
And
And-
this is pretty standard. You know, change your password, change your picture, change your name, right?
Yep.
So maybe let's find something harder to do. We could.
I'm also thinking that for the beta launch, We've got the user side pretty solid, I think.
Yeah.
So I think the next thing would be the provider side.
Okay, how about we do this? We start with this one, which is the flow of creating a provider, setting it up, and I think that will inform what this will look like too for them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the more natural thing.
Okay.
Way to go about it. Okay, so new page, admin UI. So I'll put it down, and the goals here are create a provider and what did we say? And edit their profile. Okay. So this is definitely, we set a browser, and there's some like Bellies abroad admin, Bellies.com admin, and this is something that you have to log on to.
Yes.
Right. So we'll start with that. We'll start with a simple label text input. Oh my gosh. I'm not really, again, I'm not at my best. I didn't sleep very well last night. Sorry. Admin username and password. And we'll do
Bellies.
I can't even see. Okay, so there's that, and there's a button. Sign in. And that's just for you to get in, right? That's simple. Oops. Whoa. How do I use this software? Okay, so we'll use that. And then, sorry, so then you're in, right? So scroll. Then you're in, and you have a link to sign out. Okay, so here your actions are this new provider. All right, what are your main actions that you expect doing here?
Okay, so I'm going to have to manage the provider profiles.
Right.
I am going to have to keep track of appointments made, completed, there will also be managing of what I guess we're calling the social area, of forum, other things. So I guess okay, so it would need appointment summary with provider and the breakdown of that.
Right.
To be able to also look at our users, to see if their profiles, who's premium member, those types of things. Oh, the provider reviews and ratings, the feedback.
Okay, very good.
Should I keep going through the list?
Keep going, and then we'll prioritize everything.
Okay. then, dealing with any contact forms that have been sent in, questions, comments, concerns.
Right.
Then reports and statistics to be able to see, where traffic's been coming from, the ability to create polls. Did you like it? Were you happy with your services?
Okay, I'm gonna put this on the side for now.
Okay.
It seems a little different than the other one, but
Okay.
we'll get back to that. Okay. Okay, but what is the thing that you think you're gonna do the most?
Definitely starting with will be managing the user profiles.
Okay.
And looking at billing stuff, admin, appointments.
Okay, so what did we say we were calling them? Providers.
Providers.
So here's providers, users, calendar, resources. It could be something like this,
Ooh, we've got tabs.
It could be something like that. Not necessarily, but let's think about it. Now, for the providers, what do you want to do? You want to search, or is it not going to be very many, so you just list them all?
I mean, I think we're talking about 12, so I don't think it'll be,
Right.
that big, but,
So
I'm going to be the one uploading their photos, uploading the text.
Yeah, so what do you want to do with here? You want to just see the list and buttons to edit them, right?
Sure. So I can click on each provider, which would theoretically then take me to the editable profile.
Right, okay, so these are, I don't know, Kirsten, Miller, Mike, Angeles, putting some of my employees in there.
Oh, okay. You have an employee named Virgin?
Yeah, he's from France, Virgin.
Virgin. Okay.
Okay, so this could be like that. And these could all be links, right?
Yeah, that would be ideal, so that I can then go and see the whole.
We could even do it this way. So it saves you a click. So title. Here you have like. Hold on, hide this guy. Actually, I'll do work. Am I spelling your name right?
You are, and I'm very impressed.
Lucky. So there's that. What's that guy user? Webcam. So there's that, and then what did we say we had on those other pages? Let me see. Here. There's their blurb, which we call it. So here it's like this. Oh, I'll copy from here. So blurb. go find it. Let's go copy it over. Okay, then there's, I guess, a category, right? They're a pediatrician.
Exactly. Yeah.
They can only be one thing at a time, or they can be more than one?
Aren't we all things, Peldi? Yes, they can be more than one thing at a time. I've got a midwife who is also a lactation consultant.
Okay, great. Let me go find that. Didn't we spell them out? What all the options were at some point, somewhere?
I think next in the
Is it only these? No, this is only
in prenatal land.
Yeah, so I'll copy these and then we'll add more. So these we can do like that. And I'll just duplicate them for now, but I'm just gonna do it. There. So these are on, the ones you want.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe that should be first, I don't know.
I mean, this is how I'm seeing it, right? So.
Yeah, it's just for you. But it should also be a joy for you to use. So there's, maybe we can do it this way. This we should put below the same, so that it's similar to what the user sees.
Okay, that makes sense. The other thing in here would be feedback, because we're going to be asking for feedback. Like, would you rate Gabriella 4 stars or 3 stars, or and any? I would like to have a place also to put customer feedback, so they get however many stars. But then every now and then someone writes something really awesome that it would be great to have Susie say, Gabriella is the kindest, warmest midwife I've ever come in contact with, Susie.
Okay, so this is testimonials.
Testimonials, yes. Just so you know, I'm only seeing you right now, Peldi. The screen share.
Oh. Okay. Why? I swear I didn't stop it, but you can tell me. Okay, so the testimonials here, I guess you could put them by hand, I think.
Yeah, no, I would have to go and physically copy and paste, I think, from
because you can edit that way too. But what else? Is there a more extended profile info somewhere?
I would like them to have a bit more than just what we would see on a page, so that if you click on, because
there it is, longer bio.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna copy all this stuff. Okay, just so that we have it. So. Okay, so that we took care of. What do we need? Do we need anything here? Do you have to specify? Well, they have an email and a password somewhere.
An email and a password for the provider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll just copy it from here. I'm just putting all the pieces randomly, and then we'll prioritize them, okay?
Well, I'm just wondering, would I need to see their username and password? Because I'm thinking of this as the admin, like this is me here.
Yeah, well, if say they change email address, you have to be able to do that.
Okay, got it. Got it. Okay.
And I would suggest they log in with their email instead of a username. I don't think they need a username. They just
Okay.
need an email address. So this is gabriella@gmail.com. And then here you don't see the password because that's not safe. But you could do reset password. So if they lose it, you can go here and it sends them an email with instructions on how to recreate it, etc.
Yeah, I don't know anything about those.
Yeah, but your developer should be able to take care of that, no problem.
No, I mean I can never remember my password,
Oh,
so
yes.
I click on that button a lot.
Okay. So, but you don't need to know their address or nothing because all these things they're gonna do through the app anyways.
Yep.
So
I mean, I don't know if this is the place for it, but it would be great if I, as admin, had a way to see all of Gabriella's reviews.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Okay, so. Do you think these you're only gonna really set up or edit rarely, right?
Right, but it just for me to keep track. I mean,
Yeah, I'm thinking
like,
we could do
first of
this.
all,
Reviews, info, edit info. We could do this. It's not. Oops. We could hide that stuff.
I got it. So yeah, no, that would be smart, so that I can go to Gabriella's page, see the side that would become public, as it were, to be in charge of the part that would become the user interface for the clients. But then the sort of admin stuff could definitely be on separate pages, looking at the feedbacks or getting a summary of their appointments.
Okay, I have an idea, which is to make it a dialogue. There it is. So this could go. Sorry. So this could go like this. Because this stuff you don't do much. You don't edit much. It could be just edit Gabriella's profile. And then there's a button to save changes and a link to cancel. So this is something that you only see like here. So here you see the reviews, and then when you need to edit profile, you click on that, and this pops up.
Okay.
And you can make all the changes, and then it's like a modal screen. Let's like that.
What's a modal screen?
It's like this. Those, you've seen these, I'm sure. It's a dialogue where you can only interact with the dialogue or close it.
Oh, like a pop-up?
Yeah, pop-up. Yeah, there
Okay.
it is. Same thing, sorry.
Okay.
A pop-up dialogue is pretty much it. Yeah, because since this is not something that you would do very often,
Right.
there's no need to give it a lot of real estate.
Got it.
And instead, what you see is, so I will duplicate this guy. Instead, what you see here normally is reviews. Nothing. We just do the reviews. So there's what's a review look like? Something like this. And then someone did it, right? Someone wrote the review. So we have the name, the date. We could do, well, hold on. I got too fast. Link. User to last name. So that's who wrote it, and you can click to see that person. We can do the star. Something like that.
I would always get 5 stars though, Peldi, so I just,
Go that way.
Oh, you gave me half a star.
3.5 stars.
Oh.
So there's that. That goes somewhere. I don't know. Maybe they go up top.
Yeah. Yep. Because.
And then there's the date. Right. May 2016. And then I wonder, should we do like a mark unread? And then here you have a number.
Yeah, that would be
for
that.
you.
Yeah. To know that I've seen them all. That would
Right.
definitely be useful.
Let's see if there's a little icon. I'll just make it circle. A little blue circle. And there's another one. Something like that. And then here you can say somewhere. Right? So
Yep.
that if you want to get back to it, you can always mark it unread. But if you click on someone, you see their reviews, and that makes it go away,
Okay.
right? So, oops. Okay, so we have the reviews that you can look at, which is nice. This gives you this. So when you log in, this is the first thing you see.
Okay.
Is that good? Is that what you want to see for the first thing?
I'm thinking
We don't know. That's okay.
well, I'm thinking the thing that I will be checking the most are the appointments booked.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. So let's do it differently. So this could be another page, another tab, I would say.
Okay, we've switched the medical provider names in the reviews and in the profile. That's fine for me. I just want to make sure that we're still theoretically talking about the same person.
Where
because we've got Kirsten Miller up here,
Yeah.
and then we're talking about Gabriella
Oh,
over.
sorry. Okay. Well, let me update that. Gabriella Miller.
Because I'm like, are we talking about me as
No, sorry.
admin?
Yeah. So this is the Gabriella's profile. Yeah. Sorry. I caused confusion.